Alright, hello everyone and welcome to my Mountain of Shame. Today we have Venetica, a 2009 fantasy RPG game by Deck 13. And I gotta say, is it just me? Or does she have the proportions of a bobblehead? Like, this is a first impression series, and I know I shouldn't judge her like this, but does her head seem a lot bigger than her body? I don't know. Maybe it's just the fact it's so close and so much bigger than it was moments ago when I launched this game up and it was really low resolution. Anyway, she literally only showed her arm. It was kind of weird. Let's get started. I have no idea. I've never actually heard of this game before at all, so don't know where I got it from. Must be a free game. 7 moons ago.
Did it work? There's no more blood.
Are we still in the world of the living?
Yes,
So,
we are. We will be here forever, unless I feel a weak presence. Just a spark of life, but it could ruin it all.
But you said that
Silence.
no one could...
We need to find the source and remove it.
I will do what you please, my new Archon. But where shall we start looking?
okay, so 2009 isn't actually that long ago in the fact of games. There has been a point where we've pretty much reached a wall on how good games can be. I think 2009 is reaching that point where we're going to start getting some crossover between modern games and what you'd like be expecting. So this is very similar age. In fact, it was released a month before Dragon Age. So this could actually be really good. It'll depend on how its controls go, I suppose.
It's midsummer already. Time seems to go by so quickly.
Yet, no matter how long I spend with you, it never seems enough.
They all look like bobbleheads.
So, did you consider my offer?
I did. And I would love to come with you. But I don't think I can. My destiny is not to be a hero.
But my destiny is to be at your side. Just say the word, and I will stay here with you.
No, Benedict, you can't stay here. I mean, look at you, standing here in that shiny mail. Don't waste your time in this village. Go and begin your training. I know it was always your dream. Me, I belong here. No matter what the people say, this is home to me. I'm no adventurer.
Don't worry. To me, saving the world sounds so much easier than giving you all that you deserve. I won't be away for long, I promise.
Careful. Don't promise things you can't keep.
Hey, Benedict! Come over here! Something's wrong!
Paul, you really know how to spoil a
It
special...
feels like there's a slight echo in the sound. I don't know if you'll be able to hear that.
Don't you dare go away.
But everything that's said, it's all like it's being echoing from somewhere. It's very odd. Well, she's gonna get kidnapped.
Oh no! Who are these people? Run for your lives!
Oh god. They're actually pretty good shots.
Scarlet, quick! Come over here!
Oh, am I playing her? That's... Oh, wait. What? Oh no. What's happening? Uh-oh. This isn't a good sign. Okay, I can... Why is the... It's my UI, isn't it? Okay. That was surprising, I'm not gonna lie. If I turn on dynamic skill bar... Oh god. What the hell? What could be doing that? Full screen effects, so I turn it to low. Yeah, no, that's not gonna help, is it? Okay, maybe we can get out of here and maybe we'll just go away once we get to the next area. I don't remember this era from Dragon Age.
Scarlet! No!
I kind of hope she is the hero. I'm sorry, after being said, yeah, I'm not the hero type. It's like, no, I wanted to
I'll be
be.
with you in a moment.
think she'd make a good hero. Okay, please tell me it's disappeared.
Anybody help me!
Yes, yes, please don't. Oh, god damn it. Okay. I need to alt-tab for a second and see if I can work out what the hell's going on. Venetica. How do you even describe that? UI over entire screen. Okay, no. It's saying screen verse goes blurry. I wish I was having just a blurry screen. No, apparently people are playing it just fine. Okay. Heads up display. No. Okay, there is nothing here that says anything about this glitch. Why have I never seen this glitch before? Oh, okay, wait, what the hell? I don't even know how to describe what's going on right now. Uh-oh. Oh no. Alright, what if I change it so it's, I can't change it so it's full screen, not full screen. Okay, can I change the resolution slightly? No, no, wrong way, go back. Okay. Nope, okay, let's go, refresh. What the hell? Actually, I just realized it could be caused by me alt-tabbing like that. I think it might help if I keep this recording, even if I'm not. The critic score is quite low on this game, and I can't see any support. Let's see, get support. What happens when I go there? No, technical issues. Venetica, there we go. Visual quality issues. Blurred screen. Graphical problems on tablets. No. No, none of this stuff is actually... Alright, let's just start and hope it was a alt-tab issue. Could also be a OBS, which would be a big shame. But it just seems strange, you know? See, this is what happened before, like... The smaller your resolution, the less you can see of her, which is a little bit weird to tell you the truth, but anyway. Here's hoping I can actually skip this and not... Okay, no, I'm guessing I won't be able to skip this, huh? Come on. Please let me skip it. The storyline's not that good, though. I want to listen to it twice. Oh, you know what? You're coming with me. Oh, what? Really? I know. Sure you can't see it over the UI?
The world of the living.
I certainly hope not.
We are.
Oh, no.
We'll be here forever. Unless I feel a weak presence. Just a spark of life, but it could ruin it all.
But you said that
Silence.
no one could...
I'm not exactly...
And remove it.
I will do what you please, my new Archon. But where shall we start looking?
How about you just leave the poor girl alone and leave your bloody UI at the door? Okay, I skip this because it's not actually a sequence. It's not as... Okay, no is the answer. I still can't skip this. I really hope this actually works.
I can't believe it's midsummer already. Time seems to go by so quickly.
Yet, no matter how long I spend with you, it never seems enough. You know, I'm going tomorrow, so did you consider my offer?
I didn't even know.
And I would love to come with
Massive
you, but I don't think I
UI.
can. My destiny is not to be a hero.
But my destiny is to be at your side. Just say the word, and I will stay here with you.
No, Benedict, you can't stay here. I mean, look at you, standing here in that shiny mail. Don't waste your time.
Yes, but with UI issues and lack of UI
I know it was
scaling.
always your dream. Me, I belong here. No matter what the people say. This
I
is
can still
home.
hear the echo.
Don't worry. To me, saving the world sounds so much easier than giving you all that you deserve. I won't be away for long, I promise.
Careful. Don't promise things you can't keep.
Hey, Benedict!
You know what I could do? I could go on
Something's
the
wrong.
games
Paul,
wiki.
You really know how to spoil a special moment, don't you? Wait
PC
here.
gaming wiki.
Don't you dare go away.
Oh, what's it called? Games wiki?
Oh no! Who are these people? Run for your lives!
PC gaming wiki. Yeah, I was right the first time. Just didn't search properly. All right. So on the PC gaming wiki, it says Sakura. Lovely.
Quick! Come over
GOG
here!
Gold Edition unlocked. No DRM. Good. Oh! We've got a UI. We've got a UI. Fantastic. I'm still kind of curious as to what was causing that really weird issue. Field of view. Okay. Let's just go in. Move your characters. WSD. Yep. Okay. Finally, we actually play the game. I already know what's gonna happen. Ring a ding ding, baby.
Scarlet! No!
Stay there! I'll be with you in a moment.
Yeah, honestly, he looks way too cliched to be a hero, so it kind of makes sense that she's a hero.
Help! Anybody help me!
Use the action button to pick up the object. Okay. You found your first weapon. E to draw the weapon, and action button to strike. Well, once again, at least it's slightly more modern in its... In fact, yes, it's a lot more modern in its controls. As expected, this game from 2009 is a lot more reasonable than the game I played yesterday from 2003. I mean, that would have to hurt, right? Like, that would have to be heavy. Anything in loot? No, nothing in loot. Damn. I guess technically, you know, I'm trying to save the town and all that jazz, but still. A little bit more traditional gameplay than than Gothic. Oh, not traditional, but like, no, sorry, not Gothic. Lords of the Fallen is what I'm thinking about. It's a little bit, it's not Dark Souls because I don't think Dark Souls was out at this point. So it's nice old school RPG, nice and quick, nice and fast, makes you feel like a nice big bad badass. Other than like feeling like a big damn hero. Don't you dare. Oh, she didn't need the help. She literally just killed like 3 or 4 enemies on her own. Why did she need you? Give her the damn sword. She's a hero. Already. And he's gonna die. Right? Aw. Technically, that sword was pretty long. They could have both died.
What? Benedict!
Aw.
Wasn't as easy as I thought.
No. No. This can't be.
You are safe now. That's
Don't
all
do
that
this
matters.
to me. Please.
I will be with you
Oh
always.
no. Benedict. No.
I mean, it might be corny, but I gotta say, I've definitely played through corny RPGs in this, and the gameplay itself seems pretty fluid. And the music's not bad, if a little cliche. Still a little bit concerned as to why everything's echoing.
My daughter,
Who are you?
Yeah. Maybe it's
There is
because
no
of
time
this.
to mourn your loss.
What is this? A dream?
You are the only one who stands between life and eternal darkness.
I don't understand.
Watch
What
him
is
have a
this about?
Cthulhu.
You must heed my words. You have powers
Drunk.
you do not know of yet. You must learn to use these powers. It is essential.
You talk about powers. I have no powers. My love is dead and I could do nothing to help. I'm no warrior. Why did all this happen?
Probably because you gave up. You actually could have fought that. Thank you very
But
much.
you must move quickly. There is much to learn, for only you have the power to grow, the power to change the fate of your world.
My world? There is nothing of value in this world for me anymore. Whatever it
Most
is
good
you want
heroes.
from me, you'll have to find somebody else.
Listen, my daughter. I will give you my power and protection. There are many ways you can utilize my power.
Alright, strip joint it is.
See people again. See people that passed from your world.
Benedict.
Alternatively, you could use your force to crush those who did this. Seek them out and wreak your revenge. Will that comfort you?
Ah, interesting. Do I actually have freedom here? If I go undecided, will I
Undecided.
get
You will
some
have to
choice?
make a decision soon. Whichever road you choose, your destination remains the same. You must find the Moonblade. Find where I hid it. Then travel to Venice and use it to defeat the undead Archon.
The Moonblade? Undead Archon? I don't understand.
My time
I didn't
draws near.
understand how this fantasy world has Venice.
But do not worry. I will watch over you, and there is no stronger ally than me. Now sleep, my daughter.
Now,
But I
is
have
he
so many questions.
is he actually the father, or is it
All
a
will be
god
easy
figure?
Tomorrow.
But
Just generically saying daughter. Now I want to know more about the father. Huh.
You're awake. I'm so sorry.
I just had such a horrible dream.
It's going to take a bit of time to get used to this art style, but the older lady looks better than
I was told
she
to
does.
find a weapon and go to Venice. I'm so confused. What does it all mean?
Oh no, you mean you don't know? That just makes this all the harder. What you think you dreamt was no dream, although I wish with all my heart that it was.
You mean Benedict is dead, but I still feel his presence as if he was with me, right here.
Many of us have died. My Joel, too, will never return home.
It feels as though there's a veil obscuring my mind. I can't even think clearly.
Don't worry. We all feel it. I'm sure it will soon pass, but you need to get moving. You can't stay here. Find something new to wear, change out of those tattered clothes. Go ask Matteo. He has a daughter of your age.
Matteo?
The blacksmith at the end of the village road. You really are confused. He knows a fair bit about blades, too.
Okay. Do
Have
you
ever
know
heard of
anything
a
about the
thing called a
Moonblade?
Moonblade?
Hell and poison! There'll be no talk of such things in my home, however crumbled it may be. Maybe Matteo will dare answer your questions.
Okay, clearly someone has heard about that.
You always cared for me.
I cared for you since you were given to me as a child.
Okay, so could actually be the father.
My parents.
I cannot tell you anything about them. This is for your own good. It would not do you well to hear it anyway. Trust me.
Demons.
Why
Specifically.
did this happen last night?
I know this must be hard for you to understand, but there are dark forces out there searching for you. I've always tried to protect you as if you were my own daughter, but this village is safe no more. You must leave as soon as possible. Get as far away as you can.
What are these dark forces?
Hush, child. The time for speaking has passed. You must take your leave. But wherever you go and whatever you do, you must avoid the mountains at night. Creatures from hell roam freely, and no mortal's blade can cut their undead flesh. If
It's
you
actually
see
quite
them,
interesting.
you must run as fast as you can. You are only a weak child. You would be no match for their strength. Now hurry! Go!
Like, this is actually quite an interesting game, all things considered. So, okay, sure. It's that era where it's old enough that it's still good, and yet I've completely never heard of it before. It's so weird. Oh well. I don't think I need the bed, but it does say less control while holding a weapon in your hand. Use the action button when close to bed. It's like the time when you wish to wake up. Note that you additionally have to press the left control button while holding a weapon in your hand. Okay, well, wait, did I just... Oh no, I still have that. I just randomly took someone's fire stick and it's like, you know, I was going to light a fire, but I don't think I have any way to move the stuff around. Also, wow, they were really lucky this entire bridge didn't fall down. But, oh, yeah, that's pretty cool. See, it says Venice, but it doesn't look like Earth. So, okay. Ooh, now more importantly, can I climb? I can. It's already better than most Bethesda titles. Beautiful. Ooh, can I break the... Oh, hello. Oops, sorry. Oh, items. Weapons, armor. Yes. Quest items. Quest items. Tab shows your character's progress to a level. Yep. So it's got full... Ooh, it's got skills as well. Physical skills. Yes. I'm trying to... Mental skills. Okay. Ooh, I've actually already got... Summon your raven to show your path to your destination. That sounds interesting. And it's the only thing I actually have anything, apparently. Ooh, active quests. And I can show them on map. Alright, find the Moonblade. You can see Venice, find the Moonblade. Dress in proper clothes. Okay, well, let's mark that on my map for now. So that's good. Okay, it's doing pretty well. And yep, it does indeed have a quest marker and everything. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Now, how do I get the sword out again? That's right, E. Yes, I can go full Zelda, full Link, and just like smash everything. Originally I meant Zelda as in the game Zelda, which is also fair, but you know, I can go full Link and smash it, because I was thinking I shouldn't put that on her. Oh. Okay, I'll just stand here and breathe in the fumes, I suppose. I do appreciate that it's got a little bit of exploration, even if there's nothing up here. Okay. This game is, if I can work how to play it, I'll need to work out how to play it on a higher resolution, because it's a shame that the UI decided it wanted to cover the whole screen. Wow, this entire area has multiple paths around it. Like, is there any reason for this? I don't know. Or did they just, like, is there anything I'm actually gonna... Ooh, okay, can I jump down there? No. Okay, that's even more interesting. That I can't actually jump down there, but I can walk up here. Oh, okay. There's apparently a way I can go. Keep on pressing the wrong button to do even the most basic things, but there you go. Aha! There is indeed a chest. Beautiful. Alright, we can steal their food. We can take everything. Yep, sounds good. Guess we just come down here. Is this the...
Hey,
yeah, Matthew, it's
Scarlet,
civil.
come
See,
inside my
okay.
beautiful smith.
I'm already
Sorry,
inside.
things aren't exactly shipshape. Last night, the roof sprung a leak, and my apprentice got a bit arrow sick in the corner. Then to top it all off, I had to break my pliers over the long hat of an assassin. Apart from that, though, it's been business as usual. So, what can I do for you?
Well, apparently I'm looking for new clothes. Maybe something with a little bit more defense.
Well, I can't help you find any clothes, but I've got a daughter about the same age as you. She keeps her clothes in a chest at my house, which is just across the road. If you can find them, feel free to help yourself.
What happened to the daughter?
Bring them back here for me. I'll give them a quick tweak, just to make sure they fit.
I mean, that guy's very reasonable, honestly. Okay. More importantly, can I steal anything else from you? I can. I need to steal your copper. Like, I don't know if there's any stealing system in this game, but it doesn't seem like it's saying there is. I guess I'm a big damn hero and can do whatever I want, right? I won't smash his pots, though. I sort of also want to explore more up here. Hello.
I need to talk to you.
Sure, cut price Jesus, man.
Thanks for your help. Still, you must leave the village. As long as you're here, we're not safe.
Wow.
Those assassins, we still don't know where they came from. But they were looking for a stranger, and you're the only villager that no one knows the next of kin. They came for you. Oh, and beware of the Patrono brothers. They hold you responsible for what happened and swore revenge should they see you again.
So you're just kicking me out. So if I didn't want to do this, you're still forcing me to do it. That's rude.
So many good men have died. Who's going to mine the copper ore now?
I mean, you could. Where's the... There we go.
Can you tell me more about the copper?
As you know, this village depends on the copper mines.
Hey, I found some copper.
Until now, I have sold the ore to traders from Venice, but most of the miners were killed. There's no more food on people's tables and there's nothing left to sell. At this rate, we'll have to abandon San Pasquale lest we starve to death. I think a few of the survivors went down to Ivy Creek. I'm sure they can tell you more. In the meantime, if you find any copper ore on the way down to the mines...
I did find some.
Fair price. I need to keep trading
I just happened to find some in the blacksmith.
have an old Imperial sword on sale. It might be useful to defend yourself in the wilderness.
Am I gonna seriously...
I'll be happy to sell you a blade.
Am I seriously about to sell this lady, sorry, the copper ore that I stole from the merchant to get a sword? Yeah, no offense, lady, I'm not going to sell that particular copper ore. I feel like that's one step too... Aww. Oh, they've actually... There's not just chickens here. There's actually a specific, like... Aww. There's actually some specific chicken-based animations here. This is great. Okay, good job. Good job. Ooh, there's Matt. Wait, he said across the road. I was actually trying to go the opposite way to where I need to go. Alright, time to steal everything he owns. God, I feel like I'm not the good guy here. Casual garments. Against blade 0, against blunt 0, against staff 0. Okay, this does not feel like the world's greatest clothing in the world. Locked. Oh, well, that's nice. It's almost like, wait, am I just... Okay, I'm now his daughter. That's all there is to it. I'm now his daughter. No, we gotta go. We gotta stop trying to... Ooh, pick up bread. That didn't look like bread. It looked more like some sort of curry or something. Also, considering how damaged everything else in this town is, his house is surprisingly perfection. Like, perfect. Like, just surprisingly completely unscathed. Except these vases, of course. They were like this when I got here. Ooh, I stole a golden necklace after smashing his prize pots. Lovely. Now I'm stealing some proper bread. Fantastic. See, this does not look like bread. It looks like some sort of vomit with a knife on it. I feel like, if anything, that was me doing him a favor. Like, by robbing his entire house and taking everything he owns, I think I'm doing him a favor right now. Oh wow, it's a 2-story house with entrances on both parts, both stories. God damn, this guy lives big. I was just trying to wander around and like see what else I could take that wasn't your stuff to steal, but no, apparently stealing from you is incredibly profitable. Also, look, I'm not saying I'm the baddie. Okay, no. No is the answer. Oh no, this pot is broken. So I wonder, like, and so not to wonder as much why they want to get rid of me. It's like, look, honestly, we need to fake this assassin's attack so that we can get rid of her. It's the only way. Doesn't matter if we lose half our town. If we get rid of her, that's all that matters. This bread thief, pot breaker, has gone on long enough. Yeah. You guys better not have seen anything.
Scarlet, come over here.
Okay, hi. What's up?
Hey, Scarlet. You survived the attack.
I did. My boyfriend didn't.
Why do you sound so surprised?
I saw your fighting style last night. Luck must have been on your side.
Wow.
In all seriousness, though, there are some things that you have to remember. When you go head to head with your enemy, every last one of them has a weak spot, and there are no exceptions.
Don't worry. I think I.
Except you, of course, you've got more weak spots than a 4-year-old pumpkin. But last night, I found those bastards' weak spot, and I
Is it a groin?
how to fight them. If you want. Also, if you're experienced enough, I can teach you some new combat skills.
Okay, sure.
New combat skills.
It's not much, but it's a start.
Ah, interesting. So I can go and... Okay, sword mastery, beast knowledge. Don't have either of those abilities and don't have enough skill points for it. So I guess I have to come back here later after all. Okay, so there's different teachers that teach skills. That's similar to Gothic by the sounds of it. But I gotta say, this guy was a little bit more like... I mean, I'm pretty sure that my metal stoker is most things' weakness. If I got hit by that, I'm pretty sure I'd die, or at least be very hurt. Like you get that hook on the side into my side of my head, I would not have a good time. And if any prospective murderers watching this, please don't kill me like that. Like, please. I'm sorry. You must die. Oh, wow. Yep. Hello, person who is actually doing me a favor.
How can I help you?
Well, haha.
Do you know anything about a moonblade?
There's no one.
Cripes. The cursed weapon of the dead.
So it exists. That wasn't just a dream.
No. Well, yes, possibly. Look, I'm not really in the mood for such fairy tales. This thing was supposedly forged from a metal that is not from this earth, and it's said that undead creatures can be killed with it. If you ask me, there's no such thing as a moonblade, nor are there undead creatures roaming around. These are tales of the mountains and the miners. Of course, if it is real and you do find that blade, I'd very much like to have a look at it. In the meantime, you better use some real weapons and learn to defend yourself. I'm sure that brawler at the lower part of the village can teach you some tricks.
I mean, I would if I got some bloody skill points or something, but no.
What are you going to do now?
Well, what
Is
do
your
you
daughter alive? Can I just wonder?
don't have many options. I'll go on working till the end of things, or at least until I find a better smithy. Like in Venice. Oh, how I'd long for a smithy there.
Oh, I hope we can do that.
If someone offered me a smithy in Venice, I'd move there right.
Oh god, can I do that? I would love if I could do that.
It'd take me about
Oh, can I please do that?
to afford such a smithy.
Oh, I want to do that. I want to buy this guy a smithy.
Can I help you somehow?
I need some new pliers. Ever since that assassin broke mine with his inconsiderate head, it's been a nightmare round here. I think the late ranger had some in his forest hut. I don't suppose you could go and...
That sounds very much like stealing from the dead.
Of course.
Yes.
Leave it to me.
Hey,
mean- Now, how about these unfitting clothes?
my. I guess my girl put on some weight lately. Let me see what I can do. I'm glad my apprentice didn't live to see a skilled armorer turning his smithy into an alteration shop.
I mean, you could put some armor in there. You could like... Oh, it's the clothes from the intro. Fair enough.
Don't say anything. It was the best I... Actually, this doesn't look too bad. Fits you like a gauntlet. You know, back in the old days, I used to do this stuff with armor.
And why don't?
Rather than just tailoring fancy dresses.
Then why not?
If you ever find some armor that doesn't fit you, just bring it to me.
Wait, there's literally...
My old skills to the test for you.
There's literally a system where I can't wear the clothes I find until I get a smithy to reshape them?
I don't think you've found the pliers yet. They're in the forest hut down at Ivy Creek.
No, you just gave me that quest, friend.
Can you customize my armor?
Sure. Let me see what you've got.
I'll come back later.
Okay, that's actually kind of an interesting system because
Scarlet! Thank heavens I found you. It's terrible. You're...
Calm down. What happened?
It's your half-brother, Leon.
oh no, not Leon.
After them.
He left towards Ivy Creek, but he never came back.
Oh no.
You have to find him.
Okay, but I'm going to steal some pliers on my way because apparently that's just as important. All right. Oh, and Raven's Puff also. Look, so far, yeah, this is interesting. I'm not okay. So we go I. We go do this. We go reaching Venice. No. Adequate smithy. Yeah, find new smithy for Maffeo in Venice. Yes, please get the new pliers. Okay. Honestly, wait, friend. Half in distress. Wow, it's like, yeah, he's not exactly family. He's more like, you know, a friend. Like, you know, he's not really that important to me, you know? Like, oh my god. So embarrassing. He gets himself kidnapped. Like, oh my god, who does that? Like, oh no. Wait, I can just... Wow, and this lady was worried about where she's going to find copper ore. Apparently, the side of the road. Alright. Also, is this just a mine?
No! Don't go there. They're too strong.
Okay. That's an interesting way of doing a level gate. I mean, but I kind of just want to go there, right? I've got to go there. Like, you can't just say, no, don't go there. That's just rude. What's there?
Believe it. I don't believe it. Those peasants.
I mean, okay, this isn't great. If I just keep on going around, like, I should actually have a chance here, right? I mean, these are the same guys that attacked us last night. They were much easier yesterday. Okay, sorry, I wasn't expecting this, but it seems like it's actually pretty effective. Okay, that must be a quest for someone that I haven't done yet. More importantly, can we kill the rest of these people? Sorry, but I know it's like, they're too strong, but no, you can't tell me that. Oh no, I've got to get a little bit more careful. A little bit more dodging and weaving here. Might want to save in a few seconds and not go in any much further. Can I use quick save? There's not appear to be quick save. Okay, so I got one option, and that's going into the menu. Oh no, there is a quick save. Is it the same time? Don't know. Okay, well, I mean, I've got to check to see if that actually is a quick save, F5, like it usually is.
Come here!
Okay, if I can get only one of them to follow me, that would be ideal. Perfect! Like, I'm sorry, but game doesn't tell me shit's too hard and then expect me not to try and do my luck, damn it. This is why I suck at horror games, and I suck at, this is why I suck at horror games and why I suck at Dark Souls, right? So when a game tells me don't do something, it's too hard, I want to try it anyway. Dark Souls is designed that if I try it anyway, it will go very poorly for me. Which, you know what? Actually makes a lot of sense, but I don't like it. So, yep, that's right. Come around the corner, just you and me. Mano y mano. Mano y mano. Yep, keep staring at me. It's fine. And then we go bang. Search assassin. Ooh, I can pick up loot from the corpses. Maybe I can actually find a proper sword that actually is a sword. That'd be lovely. Excuse me, friend. I know I'm down to half health, but like, can one of you drop a health potion? Because that would be swell. Alright. Search assassin. Ducats. Sword! And a salve. That sounds like a healing item. Also, their corpses disappear once I... Oh, okay. Guess I know what the salves are being made of then. Alright, let's see what the inventory is. First of all, weapons. Okay, so this does damage of 8. These do damage of 12. And sell for 10! And they actually... Wow, they actually stack and everything. Okay, can I... Like, how do I equip this? A fierce but inferior blade. I don't know. It looks pretty inferior to me. Alright, salve. Healing item. Yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Now what's too weak, huh? Guy who's gonna die and try and scare me out of something. No.
What the hell?
Hi! Okay, who are you talking to exactly? Okay, well, friend, I hate to tell you this, but you're having a bad day. I mean, yeah, so am I, probably, because you're probably still going to be powerful, because I don't think I'm meant to be killing you yet. Maybe I am. Maybe I am. Who knows? I appreciate the fact I can, and I'm just going to keep... There we go. Yeah. How do you feel? Huh? And I'm already changing my clothes. Okay, cool. Well, you know what? That works. And a boatload of stuff. Thank you. That is what I'm looking for in life. And we've got some new armor that actually does something. See, the thing is, I need to go there straight away. Ooh, I got ham. Nice. I feel like I need to go there straight away because, like, this is like actual armor as opposed to, you know, a literal dress that you just volunteered from your daughter. Like, is your daughter alive? I don't know. Oh, good. I can steal the village's gold and hide his corpse. No, his corpse is still there, so at least his family will be able... Ooh, birds. His family will be able to find them. Hey, you know what, guys? I think we're good. Those assassins are pretty crap.
Hey, how can I help you?
Well, it so happens I just found some armor.
Sure.
Wow. Wow. I mean, that's just rude. Okay, let's go to the trader and see if I can actually sell... Not the... Oh, yes, the copper too, because... Come on, man. You just told me to come and... okay.
I would like to trade.
Look, I would love to trade and... Huh. Oh, that's the pumpkin of selling. Okay, can I just sell a few of these? I don't want to sell all of them. And it's like... Yeah, sell the poker. How do I sell these? There we go, poker. Can I hold this in? No. Why is it not selling? Is it because I've equipped it? Because, like, I've apparently got 7 of them, so I'd really like to sell that. But okay, sell the copper ore then. Yep. The gold necklace, which apparently is only good for selling. These boots are made for selling. Oh wow, I'm just gonna sell the urn. I thought that was a quest item. Okay. Apparently most of this stuff is just crap. Gotcha. 6, 4. I mean, okay. I feel like most of this stuff I should probably keep for the time being. It doesn't really help me anyway. I really would love to sell this though. There's got to be a way I can split the stack, right? A shift hold, control hold. No, nothing I seem to be able to do. Oh well, I got some experience, I suppose. That's something. Alright, let's go. I honestly thought that this would have been like something special, but nope. Okay. Hello. Hi.
Who destroyed our village.
Yeah, that's right.
You heard me. You are responsible for all that happened.
All right, yeah.
And now
You know, I have a sword now. Oh, okay. Let's fight.
Now she got what she deserved.
Hey, that seems wildly unfair. At least fight me face to face. Okay, is this the way it's going to teach me how to that I can live forever?
What are you? A demon?
Yes.
Please forgive us.
No.
No idea.
I mean, I kind of just want to kill them. Because, like, realistically, they think I'm a bad person, right? Like, by default. And if I let them go at this point, they're probably still going to call me a bad person regardless. However, I don't want to be a bad person, so...
Let this be a warning. Now get out of my sight.
Oh, I hope they don't spread rumors about me being some demon lady. Sheesh. Now, is there a map? And if so, how big is it? Okay, that's... I was going to say, that's not in any way... Alright, so we've been up here already. There's Theo's home, and there's something up here at the copper mines we can't seem to access. There's a well, which apparently is important enough to tell us about, and somewhere we can't go. So I think we're meant to go down here. But... I see. We can't probably go down there. I'm guessing we're going to have to go this way. Ooh, maybe even through the copper mines, and then through the forest house. Oh, that's the huntsman's house. So we gotta go down here first. And then come back up here, go through the copper mines, get a bunch of copper, come out here, jump down. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Assuming I'm going the right way, this should work. Hello. I feel like this is a spot it's gonna be kind of hard to spot all the ore, but okay. Let's go pick up the mushroom too. I can pick up the mushroom. Nice. I think I should just go around. Oh, hello.
Now you'll pay for what you've done to our village.
Oh no, fearless fighter. Let us live.
Don't mock me, scum.
As you like. Then we'll rip you to shreds right away. Won't be too difficult.
Kind of like the voice acting. Hey boys, ready for another? It takes. This is out. You're outnumbering him. This is unfair. How about we make this fight fair? We'll just have to stand aside for a few moments. Woo! New level. Oh, thanks. There's no... Oh.
Scarlet! Why did you have to go and spoil things? I had everything under control.
Sure, it looks like it.
I'm sure you would have slayed them all, oh hero with the rusty sword.
Oh yes, true. One day I will be a hero.
You're much too young for this, Leon. You shouldn't be dreaming of fighting.
But I want to fight for the people. I want to change something.
This discussion is over, young man. Go home now.
Sorry, I didn't even think he was a child. He still looks... That's very direct. Okay, that works, I suppose. I'm gonna loot these corpses now. Thank you. Alright, now... Ooh, what's this? A dew mushroom. Alright. Copper mine. I will definitely go through there later, but at the moment I don't think it's really a great idea. So I'm getting a little bit turned around already, but that's okay. Because I want to explore every last little bit of places. Kind of digging this game so far though. I feel like I'm going to push this game up on my list of games to play and hope that someone requests it. Could replace Freelancer in a few weeks. I mean, we haven't had a full, like, story-based RPG, and people have been wanting Skyrim, but I can't really do much with Skyrim.
You will go nowhere.
Oh, come on. What would you do with it anyway? You probably can't even read.
Stay away. This is family business.
Yes.
We're just here to loot some...
Pretty soon. With this blade.
Whoa.
Let me pass. I'm just going in the house.
What did she say? Damn, where were we?
Oh, this is hilarious. They don't even care about me. I'm being very direct. Okay, you want the house? That's okay. I'm gonna steal everything. It's fine. Wow, this is a depressing house. And surprisingly big. And also surprisingly spooky. What the hell? Okay. When you said the late huntsman, I thought you meant he died, like, you know. Huh. I thought he died in the attack. I didn't think he died this long ago. Okay, well, there's not really much here. Okay, well, at least there's like 16 gold worth of copper, I suppose. And some priceless pots that I'm gonna steal. What's this? A mousetrap. Lovely. Into forest.
I'll just go in there and search for the will.
You will go nowhere.
Oh, come on. What would you do with it anyway? You probably can't even read.
There's nothing in here though, so I'm not sure what you're looking for. It's just a very creepy, surprisingly creepy house. I don't think there's anything overly actually creepy here though, right? Like this, it's not actually, there's nothing here. There's no ghosts or anything, is there? I don't know if it's that sort of game. Oh, it is. Gotcha. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go and hope this isn't gonna be locked. Okay. That was kind of spooky, yeah. Not gonna lie.
I'll just go in there and search for the will.
You will go nowhere.
Okay, how about you tell me what's going on?
Stay away. This is family
can't
business.
even read. Yes, and the controversy.
Wait, what's going on here?
Sometimes there are things in life that can only be solved by a good old-fashioned duel.
I'd stay out of this.
Well, I could use some help.
No, help me!
Help both of them.
Maybe I can help you both.
It's plain and simple, really. Our uncle died, and we both came here to claim the inheritance. One of us needs to go inside and look for his will, but this guy here is not to be trusted.
Oh, yes, I am. You were always the villain in our family.
The problem is, the will be hidden.
Why?
Probably be some sort of puzzle. Our uncle was very fond of puzzles. Even a bit paranoid, you might say.
Oh, great.
I'll find the will. Then maybe you two
I'm
can...
not sure if I really want to do this, but...
Help? Just give me a shout.
Yeah, maybe we can help you somehow.
Oh, so now they're willing to agree with something at least. Okay. I'm sure it's in this pot, right? Oh, and there's copper ore just around the back here? Is there another door here? I thought I saw something there, but I think it was just another bit of copper ore. But damn, this place has copper everywhere.
The old man left a clue somewhere. Maybe inside.
Or maybe even outside the house. It could even be right where we're standing. Ha!
Don't give up.
Is there a clue where I was standing? There is some colored things there on the ground. Like, okay, I feel like that is actually something that could be a clue of some description. Now I'm just checking, you know. Just gonna take a little shot of this this here pattern and okay, that's nice phone. I didn't really need the flash, but thank you. Okay, let's go inside. Interesting that it's like, wow, you're giving up already? It's like, well, actually, I was looking around the house. Oh boy. Well, I mean, the thing is, there's not very much here, so I did hear some cracking before, so it is possible when I took the pliers, something happened. Aha. I see. Yes, there it goes. Okay, it does look very similar, but the question is, in what order? They all look very similar. So maybe, yeah, so if I press this once, and I may have to press this 3 times, or 4 times. Okay, or not. I just have to press them once, I guess. Wrong combination. Okay. Maybe it means first, second, third, and then fourth. Wrong combination. Okay, maybe it's the opposite. Maybe it means first, second, third, and fourth. Okay, so it was the other way around. Well, that wasn't as hard as I was expecting, to be honest.
The will. It says everything should be given to Nesto, and there is something about an unseen blade.
That's creepy. What's the unseen blade? Can I at least read this item before I go anywhere? This is very direct. And which one was Nesto again? Don, Nesto. Oh, it's that guy.
You found the will?
Surprise, surprise. Now, let me see what the old fogey wrote down.
Don't give it to him. He'll twist it for his own good. You'd best read it out to both of us. This place would make a great shelter for homeless children. That was always my
Oh God, say it again.
Here, in this forest, honestly, Don, a pub with some gambling and plenty of ladies would suit this village far better.
Oh God.
I'll just tear it down and sell the wood. They seem to need some up here.
This is my final will. I command that
Oh, so I don't actually get to choose.
shall be
I do. So the question is, do I give it to Nesto as written? Which is what he wants. Something on Hidden Blade though. Maybe he's just going to go in there and get killed anyway. That's just a good point. He could just go in there and get killed. Given to family of Don because he's apparently the better person. Or shared equally between the families of Nesto and Don. Now, technically the fairest thing would be to share it equally. However, it was the last will and testament of the guy, and I'm going to go with what he said. As much as this guy doesn't sound as nice and the game's trying to make me not like him as much, I don't see much reason in not just letting the guy have his last wish.
given to the family of Nesto.
Fate is with me once again.
unbelievable. You don't deserve it.
Finally, I'll have some money in my pockets again, as it is fitting for someone of my nobility.
Wait, what?
It'll be gone in a week on wine and women anyway.
There was nothing in there.
Except for the unseen blade. Hidden in the world of twilight, it will be searched for in due time, and only discovered by its heir, the one without family, will be reunited with the...
A.K.A. me. Gotcha.
What is he going on about? A blade hidden in a twilight world?
Strange. It says, the one without family.
Yes, it's clear you.
Only one person without a family in this village. Me.
So, you think this message was intended for you?
Well, why not? She seems a little mysterious to me anyway. Well then, let me invite you all into my new mansion and see if we can make head or tail of things. Not that we'd be any good in supernatural stuff, but having been educated in precision mechanics in our youth, we could possibly help you open some locks.
Oh, interesting. So they'll be able to help us through the door. Oh, is there an actual lockpicking minigame, or are they just talking?
Picking a lock is just a matter of finding the right order. Trivial for people like us.
Fine craftsmanship. The door is now unlocked. We'll wait for you outside.
Okay. Why specifically outside? Why do I have to go for the creepy... Okay. Like, what if there's another lock? Oh, great. Actual skeleton? I mean, it's not exactly creepy. I can take a rest here, it seems fair. So let's shrine. I'm gonna have to take a rest here, aren't I? Oh. Thank you. That's lovely. What a nice gift. Well, okay. That was a lovely gift. Yes, thank you. You right there, my friend. High five. Okay. Low five? Don't be such a downer, dude. God. You're killing the place, dude. Ooh. Wait. That's literally the Moonblade? I'm sorry, I thought that this quest was gonna take a little bit longer. I didn't think... Okay, it really didn't take as long to find the Moonblade as I thought. So, this whole thing, you must find the Moonblade. And it's just like, well, the Moonblade's right here. Got it. Thanks. Oh boy. So much for the exposition, right?
Look, I found it.
Amazing. It's just like in the legends.
Looks pretty battered to me. Maybe you should let a smith take a look at it before you give it a whirl.
Speaking of which, how can you be sure you're the one the blade was intended for?
Actually, maybe I do need some practice.
Now that our dispute is settled, we'll be going back to Venice.
Wait, what?
Regarding these strange foreigners on the road, it would be safest if we travel together.
Strange. For once, I agree with you.
I need to get to Venice too.
Then you are most welcome to join us. We'll wait for you.
Oh. What?
Only enter it when you're ready. But first, we need to be sure you won't get cut into pieces by the next rogue that comes by.
So, how about we test your fighting skills right here, right now?
I was gonna say, I thought they wanted to fight me before.
Great. Spar with me and listen to my advice. Some enemies are skilled enough to block your blows.
I did notice that.
A direct attack won't
I just dodged to the side of them.
If you're quick enough, you can attack them from the
Yeah, that's what I did.
behind. You do this by performing a quick roll.
Yeah, that's what I did.
By a strike. Roll
Yeah, work that one out.
or the right, and then strike.
Yeah, work that one out.
Roll.
Oh yeah.
Strike.
Oh yeah, I know. I did this before. Good to know I already know what I'm meant to do.
I'm amazed. You're as quick as you're sharp-witted. The next thing to learn would be performing combined attacks. But for today, this should suffice. You did surprisingly well. Maybe you'll stay alive until we reach the coast.
Well, if you carry on training, you might even live to see the gates of Venice.
As long as there's good to be done, I'll stay alive for as long as it takes.
Doing good may make you feel proud, but it can also dramatically shorten your life expectancy.
That's okay. I've already went and done some silly stuff.
Meet us in the village when you're ready to go to Venice.
I mean, at the moment...
Don't forget to fix this cursed blade. Any power you may awaken from it will doubtless be an advantage on our way. Oh, and take this. It's my travel journal. It may prove useful.
I've already been looking through my journal.
Have mine too.
Wait, what?
Don't forget to give it back to me when you've finished reading.
Okay. Well, this is a surprising adventure. Well, this game ended up being interesting, didn't it? I could definitely see myself playing more of this. I mean, obviously I'll play regardless of whether anyone requests any more of it or not. But I gotta say, I kind of feel like this could be a good game to, you know, make into a series. I don't know how long this game's gonna be, but you know, it's the same age as Dragon Age, so it's not exactly old. If you like what you see here, just, well, I'll first of all put a link down the bottom so you can get too. But if you'd like me to give it more of a go, I certainly will. I hope someone does, actually, because this could be quite a lot of fun. I think I will put this directly after the Freelancer game and see if anyone wants to see it or not. So, yay. Or I might even... No, but I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But yes, thank you for joining me on my Mountain of Shame. This has been Venetica. And yes, it's not the world's most inventive storytelling or gameplay, but it's interesting enough to keep wanting to play. So thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye, all. See you next time.